EA Radio Show with Tony Bruno.
Hello, sports fans. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Tony Bruno. We have a great preseason broadcast for you today with plenty of big news from around the NFL. Hey, thanks for tuning in to EA Radio again today for the Tony Bruno Show. Big stuff coming up on today's show, so don't touch that dial. Stay tuned. It's time for what you've all anxiously been awaiting, the EA Sports Question of the Day. There are lots of terms in football, of course, that sound a little funny. One of them is waggle. Give me the definition of a waggle. Let's take a call for the question about a waggle. What is it?
Tony, is that when the quarterback changes a play before the center hikes it?
That's not the definition of a waggle. You're thinking of an audible. Thanks for playing. We'll go to the phones now and take this caller who thinks they can tell us what a waggle is. What do you have for us?
Tony, this question seems so easy, but I'm probably wrong. Is a waggle another name for reverse?
Oh! No, it's not a reverse. But hey, thanks for trying. On the phone today, head coach Dom Capers. Great to have you on the Tony Bruno Show.
Good to be with you.
The season's quickly approaching, and the teams look pretty good so far, Coach. How do you approach these preseason games, and what do you hope to accomplish?
Well, I think to accomplish as much as we can in a short period of time and go into the season totally prepared both physically and mentally.
When it comes to the preparation, though, so how do you split playing time between the players?
Preseason is to get a good look at a lot of our younger players, get them game experience, know how many plays we want to get with our veteran players, and not go over that because we have to have them ready to start the regular season.
So do you keep track? Do you monitor how many snaps the veterans are going to get during the course of these preseason games?
We do. We sit down and we have a grid that we'll lay out to where every veteran player will know exactly how many plays we're going to expect them to play in the preseason games.
Once again, you're listening to head coach Dom Capers here on the Tony Bruno Show. What kind of plans do you have after you retire? Have you given any thought to that?
No, I certainly hope I can coach as long as possible, and we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
What is it that drew you into coaching? What drives you to do it again year after year?
I think the challenge of getting a group of players to pull together and get a we us our attitude and everybody understanding their role and then being able to see a group of guys go out and function as one.
Well, Coach, I know you have to run, but thanks for taking the time for a few questions.
Tony, thanks for having me today. It's always a pleasure being with you.
There you have it, another great interview. Dom Capers, one of those genuine nice guys in the coaching ranks and one of the most highly regarded when it comes to building a young team from the ground up. And that'll do it for this week's Coach's Call. We've got our crack staff chasing down another one of the NFL's premier coaches for next week's show. Who will it be? You have to tune in to find out. Going to grab this caller now. They have a guess for what they think a waggle is. Lay it on us.
Waggle, huh? Tony, where do you come up with this stuff? I said it's a type of play where the quarterback takes the snap and tries to wriggle his way through the line to pick up a yard or two in a short yardage situation. Is that right?
No, it's not. You just described a quarterback sneak, really. And, oh, by the way, I don't come up with these questions. You can blame that on my writing staff. We can take at least one more caller for this question today. What's the definition of a waggle?
Tony, the waggle's a play-action bootleg where the quarterback has a run or a pass option. You know, lots of times he'll take off and run with it.
You are right. Nicely done. The waggle is a pretty successful play that a lot of high school and colleges like to run. But you'll see it pop up in some NFL games, as well as with guys like Michael Vick or Donovan McNabb. That's your EA Sports Question of the Day. Thanks for tuning in to EA Sports Radio. We had a good discussion about the upcoming season. Good luck to all of your teams.